Let's take a look at what the Hodge twins got with protesters assaulting ICE officers in broad daylight.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Trying to run people over?
I don't know if I saw this one. No, this looks like. Oh yeah, I haven't seen this one.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! These little. F you!
Yeah, fuck you!
What the? What the?
Yeah, got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show. But before we get to today's video, don't forget we got a new giveaway. Ram Diesel. Actually, it's a Cummins Turbo Diesel. Yeah, say it right. Yeah, it's a Cummins Turbo Diesel. $10,000 in cold hard cash. Get in the win? All you got to do is go to my website. Pick up you some coffee, some methylene blue. Tell them what the website is. I already told them. officialhorsetwins.com. Or pick up any of my swag. You get automatically in the win. Okay, so this is in Pico Rivera, California. Now, I lived in California. Yeah. This is, this area, I'm thinking it's about 70 to 80% Latino. Yeah. Easily. You know, in Florida, that sheriff came out, he explained the rules of engagement, how you can become graveyard dead. Mm-hmm. Look what's going on in the liberal states. They tell you to push back on ICE and protest whenever they trying to arrest somebody that's in our country.
Basically, yeah.
Right. Look at that.
Maxine Waters, fucking Chuck Schumer,
red states and blue
even
states.
Mayor Brandon Johnson said that. Hey, fuck you! Get the fuck out of here! You're in their vicinity. You start pushing it. You're in front of their car. Boom, motherfuckers! Boom! Boom!
So he was arrested, but they said he punched the ICE officer. That's what's going on here.
Dude, you can't be doing that. You're my civil right. I can record you if I want. Hey, yo, what the?
Ooh, man.
Put it in the car. Put it in the car.
Okay, they're gonna fucking trip him up. Oh, he's going down. He's going down.
Hey, what the is wrong with you guys? Look. Put him in the car. Hey, I got the shit on the wheel. Don't worry about it. That's over here, though. Still, do what the what kind of shit? They're putting hands on him, dude, and you're putting. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Why are you guys putting hands on
That's
me?
bullshit.
Look at all these little bitches.
That's bullshit.
Yup, he's a worker, bro. Don't worry. We got this. We got these guys.
Usually, the people who do this kind of shit, they were at one point, they're instigators. Let's just say they were probably drug dealers at one point, maybe.
They can arrest you. That's federal. It's a federal charge. It's a federal police.
Yeah. He's on break. He's you guys are getting legal people.
Yeah, those are federal officers,
Nobody blocked you. He was just standing there. We got all that shit on video. Hey, dog, we got you. Don't worry. We are back though. We're not doing shit. Why you guys don't hide your face? We're not doing shit.
If they would have get shut up and minded their own business,
yeah, they would have been fine.
A federal officer.
Yeah, you assaulted someone, and at that, it's a federal officer.
Hey, that's what work, bro. That's what work. Hey, what the? Don't touch me. What's the song? You're the one pushing me. You're the one pushing me.
You're getting in their area, so they're telling you to fuck off.
Oh, cause we're standing here recording you. Now you're gonna do that. Little bitches, dude. Look at that. You.
Fuck you, hombre. Puta madre. Pinche pendejo.
Oh, bitches.
Well, at least he speaks English. And this was covered in the news. Yeah.
Oh, this is Pico Rivera.
Just take a look at this crowd. We are in Pico Rivera, and dozens of demonstrators are out here tonight. People are angry over how ICE raids are being conducted, especially after what happened this morning.
Yeah, this area in California? Oh, it's all Latino.
Yeah, it's all Latino.
Social media videos captured a dramatic scene unfolding in the Walmart parking lot in Pico Rivera, where outraged community members confronted federal agents.
Hey, you forgot to cover your mad face.
Suddenly, an unmarked truck pulled up.
Oh shit.
Men armed with AR-15s
Oh.
jumped out and moved in
Oh,
to take
hell.
control of the situation.
It's like we are in a war zone in our own communities, bringing out rifles. I mean, we are your everyday civilians. You know, those weapons, they're weapons of war.
Oh my. Who told him that? Democrats. Weapons
Democrats,
of war.
yeah.
Okay, so my hands is a weapon of war. Anything
Yeah.
that's used in all guns are weapons of war. But that's just a
Correct.
hasty generalization. So I guess she thinks they shouldn't have guns. Rifles,
Yes.
I guess. No, I don't think. No.
No,
anything.
these people
Yeah,
do
because,
not
a
want
pistol
police
is a weapon
officers to
of
have
war. Yeah.
guns.
You know, they're
They literally
meant
want
to,
police officers
you
to
know,
get got.
protect you from the enemy, and we become the enemy.
Here's what happened just before
Yeah, you
Well, I mean, because you're
two Border
right,
Patrol
you're
trucks pulled
instigating
into the
shit
parking
against
lot.
them.
This man suddenly took off running. So did this maiden.
hold on.
Oh
Hold up.
shit! Oh man, dude, it's just they just took off running.
He takes off running. He out there working. Oh shit! Look, if you're illegal,
Here, let me
Fuck.
play it.
wait. If you're illegal
Hey,
and you
man.
see some ICE pull up, won't you act
Hey, that's
normal
on
like you're an
you.
American citizen? Why are you running? You giving
Oh,
them probable
fuck.
cause to arrest you, you moron.
This is
Parking lot. This man suddenly took off running. So did this maintenance worker. That's when 20-year-old Adrian Andrew Martinez saw what was happening and drove his car toward the ICE agents' vehicles. His mother, Myra Villarreal, spoke with Fox 11 News.
In the video, it shows that, you know, he was trying to help. He was telling them, you know, leave him alone. He's just working.
That's none of your business.
Yeah.
If he's illegal, he's illegal. Why is he getting involved? Right.
And I guess they didn't like that.
In the video,
I
you
did-
see
they didn't
Martinez
like that.
roll
No,
a
it's
trash
because
bin
he's
in
illegal.
front of the Border Patrol truck. There's a brief exchange. Then agents rush in and take him down. Martinez can be seen resisting.
Now they're saying that,
Oh yeah, he's like trying to hold on.
So they
Yeah,
wanna
he's trying
press
to bring down
charges.
police officers.
you know, saying that he was attacking them. But in the video, it shows everything.
This is totally different ballgame.
Take him down.
back to the video.
There's a brief exchange in front of the Border Patrol truck.
Them, you know, leave him alone. He's just working. And I guess they didn't like that.
In the video, you see Martinez roll a trash bin in front of the Border Patrol truck.
Exactly.
There's a
Basically.
brief exchange.
Yeah.
Then agents rush in and take him down.
obstructing.
Martinez can be seen resisting.
Now they're saying that
Well, I mean, yeah,
he
it's
attacked
obstruction
them,
of justice.
So they want to press charges. You know, saying that.
I
he
guess
was
people
attacking
don't
them.
understand what
But in the video, it
obstruction of
shows
justice
everything.
is.
This
it
is
shows
totally
everything.
different ballgame. Please be careful. Know your
Right?
rights.
Retired
They have
LAPD detective
probable
Moses Castillo
cause.
says people should
so they will
understand that
say
ICE
you're
agents
obstruct-
have the
you're
authority
obstructing
to
police
arrest anyone they
justice.
believe is interfering with their investigation.
Obstruction of
And
justice.
the
Stop.
penalties can be
Fuck outta
severe.
there.
When you interfere with law enforcement in California, you probably get arrested for a misdemeanor and maybe not
Correct.
face criminal charges. But with
Yeah,
the
you're
federal
probably just gonna
agents,
get a fine.
you're looking at some
But yeah,
serious
you're
federal
you're
time,
federal.
anywhere between 1 year in federal prison up to 8 years.
I have no idea where he's at. I don't know if he's okay.
Whose fault is that? I'm sure he's okay. They didn't Epstein him. Epstein him.
I don't
Yeah, they did
know
Epstein.
if they're doing it. And
Idiot. Stupid cat. Idiot. And look, it's his birthday. Somebody's birthday. Who the hell's 1 year old? I think it's that cat.
I think it's that kid.
Man, no, he should have not interfered. Oh
Yeah, he
my.
interfered
what do you
with
think
the-
the end result was going to be by
Yeah.
doing what you did. You know, it's just dumb. Right. You know the funny thing about this? They probably wasn't even there for those two people that took off running. That's
Correct,
probably a tactic of theirs. Roll up in an ICE vehicle, right? Clearly marked. Come up in and drop them fast as hell. Whoever takes off running, that gives them probable cause to stop you.
Yeah.
Kevin, you Keith, you just saw the video. Maybe they was after. Maybe they was actually after
They wasn't
him.
even after them, Keith. I'm telling you, that's what they're doing. They're going into parking lots,
right? Where they see some Latinos probably working, and they just coming up through that fast as hell. They're cool. It's ICE, and they take off running. And it's like, got probable cause. Watch this dude running. Yeah, he's probably legal. Yeah, he's suspicious. Let's go up and talk to him. Yeah.
Open doors, the way that they're treating him. Imagine behind closed doors. I'm really worried right now.
No, he's just locked up in a detention facility, probably.
Comment on the story. No one got back to us. Reporting from Pico Rivera, I'm Gina Silva.
The Democrat Party is broken. You got to blow that up and start all over again. Look at the people they engaged to vote for them. Their policies do not resonate with the majority of Americans. Well, it's law-abiding citizens. No. They pander to illegal immigrants, criminals, men and women's sports. Yeah. That's like just mentally ill. Didn't a study come out like 50% of people on the left? No, women. 50% of the women or something like that over a certain age are clinically mentally ill. That vote for them, I mean, that party doesn't make no sense. Well, they engaged that demographic in the country, and now you can't even push common sense on the left because you got a bunch of morons voting for you. And if you don't continue to give them what they want, they're not going to vote for you. So you actually have to blow that whole party up and start over and come back with common sense approach. Yeah. That's a crazy story. Had nothing to do with you, and you insert yourself into that. And now you're looking at a federal offense. But why though?
Correct.
The Democrats are telling them, push back.
That's
Make
what
them feel
Democrats
unwanted. That's why they're doing it.
all
And
the
look, they just
senators,
got that
right?
man
AOC,
arrested. And now he's going to be a convicted felon.
Crockett, right? Schumer, all these dumbasses are telling them to do that shit. Brandon Johnson, all those people. Anyways, there you have it. Hodge twins. Protester assaults ICE officer in broad daylight during ICE raid. Yeah, don't do that. There is something called obstruction of justice. You will get fucked. Anyways, give them like, subscribe. There you have it. Oh yeah, and then what? Let's check out their Nick Fuentes thing too. I don't know what happened here.
Complaining about Trump. Oh, well, hey, you can't say you weren't warned. Trump did say no nukes, so you got to be in favor of this. Don't
does
call
Mr.
Trump
Groy?
out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that.
They're also saying things like, well, this is going to split the base. People are talking about, whether this is MAGA. You got neocons, genuine Jewish neocons saying, if you don't support Trump bombing Iran, you're not MAGA. I'm seeing huge engagement on these anonymous, probably AI shill, who even knows if they're American Twitter accounts, and they're saying, look at all the rats abandoning MAGA just because he's bombing Iran. What? What? I see these like anonymous pro-Trump shill accounts with 20,000 likes. They're saying, all this did was reveal who are the fake MAGA supporters. If you're not with Trump bombing Iran, you're fake MAGA.
That's crazy. Yeah, got a new show for y'all. Got a damn good show today. But before we get to today's video, don't forget we got a new giveaway. Ram Diesel Turbo with the Cummins transmission, right? $10,000.
This is how I feel about
Go to my
Democrats.
website. Pick up my swag, my new hats, my coffee, or my Mifflin Blue. You get automatically in it win. This dude is on fire. This dude is on fire today. You know what's funny? He looks like a Mormon put his bike away and sat out and started a party. No, he looked like one of them. Mormon. Because he looks so young. Yeah, he looks really young. Yeah, he looks like he's 14, man. Yeah.
And then you have other people that are saying, well, I don't support bombing Iran, but hey, he always said we were going to do it. So we must quietly support him and just put our faith in him and pray to him as if that will change anything. It's a weird, like, Protestant form of worship where you see people like Charlie Kirk saying, just trust in Trump. Just trust in him. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to turn my phone off. I'm going to literally, he said this, turn your phone off. Not everything, not everything happening in the Middle East affects your life. Just focus on family and put your trust in Trump. And this is as if to say, like trust that he won't bomb, or if he does, it's all going to be okay. What? And then there's people like me that got off the train a year ago and said, I don't know what the is going on here. I signed up in 2016 because Trump said to Jeb Bush, the war in Iraq was a mistake. And I quote, there were weapons of mass destruction. There weren't none. We knew there were none. They said there were weapons of mass destruction. He lied. Those are the words of Donald Trump in 2016.
Stop the video. Yeah. We're supposedly not bombing Iran, but we are. It's our weapons. And we are participating in this war.
Yeah.
But
We helped Israel
Iran
get
doesn't have
those
nuclear weapons. I think it's all propaganda. Who creates a nuclear arsenal to start a nuclear war with 2 nuclear superpowers? Who does that? It's not for self-defense. Yeah, it's to start a nuclear war to end humanity. It's fear-mongering. Yeah, it's all a lie. You know, they're saying, yeah, we're not doing it. USA is not involved. Let me put it to you like this. If somebody comes to my house and asks for a gun, Isaiah, you can borrow mine. He takes that gun and goes and shoots up a damn liquor store, robs the store, and kills everybody in the store. Who's on the hook for that? Not only is he on the hook. Yeah. Matter of fact, he's probably going to get less time as soon as he turns on me. Yeah. So all we want to know is who gave you the gun. Yeah. So this idea that we're not involved is BS. Yeah. They've been doing what they're doing to Iran. They're doing it with our weapons. Everything they've done to every other Muslim country in that area, in the Middle East, it's because of us. Yeah. Without our money, without our weapons, none of this will be happening right now. Yeah. None of it. Without the U.S. Support, they wouldn't have bombed Iran.
Right.
So to say we're not involved, we wouldn't invaded Iraq. Yeah, like that is total BS.
Yeah, why we're
It's
in
the same
Iraq,
story now.
Afghanistan, right?
They said there were weapons of mass destruction. There weren't none. They knew there were none. He lied.
We were supporting it at one
That's
point.
the same situation happening now. I supported Trump.
We were over
because
there
he was
at one
criticizing
still kind of
Bush,
over there
George Bush, and Jeb Bush,
even though
and
we
Rubio
kinda
and
pulled back
others
a little.
then on that basis. Because I thought that Trump was going to withdraw our troops from the Middle East, not give them permanent bases in Syria and Iraq, not get us into another regime change war in the Persian Gulf to take out weapons of mass destruction that don't exist. And the line they're going with is something like, well, Trump always said he was going for the nukes, and they're saying, and that's a good thing. They're saying we don't support regime change, but we do support going after Iran's nuclear weapons. And this is sort of like yet another, it's like a similar package deal with, well, Trump always said we were going after Iran's nukes. Now the Charlie Kirk.
Well, I mean, he's talking about Charlie Kirk in particular. Well, I mean, everyone's been talking about Iran's nuclear program for a while, right? I mean, their nuclear program has always been about nuclear energy. But from that's the facade that the media tells us, right? Yeah, but instead, it's actually a nuclear program to make weapons.
Crowd and others are saying, well, we should take out Iran's nukes because, we don't want Iran to be a nuclear power. They say death to America. It is America first to disarm Iran. Trump said the same thing.
Well, I mean, it's America's first best interest to disarm any terrorist organization that's trying to fucking build a nuke.
And that talking point
I mean, we even made treaties to try and stop everyone from building nukes, right? Right, the SALT Pact and all that stuff.
Coming from him. He said America first means denuclearizing Iran. Now let's talk about that. Once again, just like saying we shouldn't get involved, just like saying we shouldn't go on offense, just like saying, Trump always said we were going to take out their nukes. This is yet another lie. We'll put it simply. Iran does not have a nuclear weapon. Iran is not pursuing a nuclear weapon. Not only that, the supreme leader of Iran. You know, everybody always likes to talk about the mullahs, the mullahs, the mullahs. You hear that all the time. These people are idiots. Iran has a supreme leader, the Ayatollah. He is the chief cleric. He is the sovereign. He is the head of state of Iran.
Correct.
The supreme leader of Iran, the head mullah, the head cleric,
yes,
promulgated a fatwa 20 years ago.
He makes their country move in a certain direction.
Not only is Iran
yes.
not pursuing a nuclear weapon, it is against Islamic law. He said it is against Islamic jurisprudence for a Muslim nation to acquire or pursue a nuclear bomb. So when you hear these people say, they say death to America, I don't know. I mean, the mullahs hate America. Well, let's quote the supreme leader. Why is this never talked about? Why have you never
I don't know
heard
why
of
they
this?
never talk
Why
about
is this
it
not a headline? Why do conservatives
why do they never
say
bring
this?
up the fact that back
It
in
is the
like
official
back when they
Islamic
officially said,
doctrine
yeah, death to America,
of
and
the
then burned
supreme
the flag,
leader,
right?
the head of Shiite Islam in Iran, that it is against Islamic law to acquire a bomb. Now, people can say they don't believe that. People can say that Iran has covertly acquired a bomb with a clandestine weapons program and they don't trust them. That's fine. But in as much as people want to talk about what Iranians are saying and taking them at their word, why is that never mentioned? It's sort of like Osama bin Laden. When they blamed bin Laden for attacking the Twin Towers on 9/11, and they talk about how Al-Qaeda and the Muslims hate us for our freedoms, they never mentioned that in bin Laden's fatwa against the United States, bin Laden said that he was coming for America because of our support for Israel, because of U.S. bases in the Hejaz in Saudi Arabia, because of the Israeli war in Lebanon in 1982, that was the inspiration for various attacks. They never mentioned
we were in
this.
Lebanon, Libya,
Why? And
right,
why not?
Syria. We were in all
You know
those
what?
places.
Let me bring this up. Everything Nick Fuentes said pretty much confirmed through research through ChatGPT confirms this about the Muslim faith. Yeah, because I'm not a Muslim. I don't know anything about their faith. Yeah. But the story that's been fed to here in America is that there are a bunch of psychopathic, murderous, Sharia law. Like Sharia law has this negative connotation to it. Yeah. And
Correct.
I just, like, even when 9/11 happened, I was like, oh my God, these people just hate us because of our freedoms. That's what I thought. There's a lot more to the story. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that one comment he said about... that statement, they hate us for our freedoms, that just sounds stupid. Well, I believe
it does sound stupid.
I know. But looking back on it,
sense.
hindsight, but saying they're attacking us and they hate us is because of our freedoms. I mean, it just makes us look stupid if we believe that. Well, it's on the news, so they wouldn't lie to us. So I went to ChatGPT and I put, is the Muslim religion against use of nuclear bombs? Islam, like many major world religions, does not have a single sexualized authority, so interpretations can vary. However, mainstream Islamic teaching strongly discourages the use of indiscriminate and massively destructive weapons like nuclear bombs. Here's how this is generally understood within Islamic ethics. Prohibition on killing innocents. Islamic law, Sharia law, which again, when I hear that, it has a negative connotation. Yeah. Because it's always used negatively. Mm-hmm. Islamic law, Sharia, holds the sanctity of life as a core principle. Whoever kills a soul, unless for a soul or for corruption done in the land, it is as if he had slain mankind entirely. The Quran. Nuclear weapons cause widespread death and suffering, including to civilians, children, the elderly, and the environment, making their use highly problematic under Islamic ethics. So when you read that, so you're able to defend yourself during times of war. But to use weapons of mass destruction, it goes against that faith. I had no idea about this. Yeah, Islamic teachings on warfare, jihad in its military sense, emphasize fighting only in self-defense or against oppression. prohibiting the killing of non-combatants, protecting trees, animals, and infrastructure. The use of nuclear bombs violates
Yeah,
all
but
of
they
these
don't
principles
do
due to
that.
their
They're using
indiscriminate and
fucking
long-term
they're
destructive
using
effects.
warheads,
Scholarly
man. They're
opinions.
using
Most
missiles.
contemporary Muslim scholars
Well,
and
like what?
Islamic organizations condemn nuclear warfare as unjust and
People
incompatible
are
with
using
Islamic
missiles
moral
and war.
teachings. Some
They're destroying a
support
lot.
disarmament and peace
They're killing
initiatives in
animals,
alignment
people.
with broader
What?
humanitarian goals.
They're killing non-combatant people.
That's the gist of it. See, now I'm starting to understand why this guy censors so much, because it goes against everything that's
Yeah,
been
that's why.
told to us
That's why.
via the television.
Exactly. That's why. That's why I don't really care for religion that much. It's because all religions spout this weird faith and belief system that you have to wholeheartedly believe in, and it's like, yeah, they don't even do that themselves. So I was like, yeah, no thanks, I'm good.
When people
I mean,
came out
I
with
understand.
the YouTube,
I'll
this new
take
invention,
I'll
it's
take
like
some of your
mainstream
belief
media, man, now they
systems
have
and probably,
competition.
you know,
I
use
would just
it
want
like
to
the
go
Ten
by that word.
Commandments
We have
and,
other
you know,
people's opinions that are being shared every
you know,
day.
the pillars.
We don't have to
But
listen
other
to
than
Mark
that,
Levine.
yeah.
Who has a very
I get it. Don't get me wrong. But
he has a
yeah, it's,
conflict of
not
interest.
my
He's
cup of tea. Yeah.
Jewish. Yeah. I don't understand why Israel, they can donate to politicians. They dictate who's elected in our country, but Russia can't, China can't. Rightfully
Correct.
so, but why do we give a
APAC.
pass to Israel? Because
Lobby.
they're our biggest ally. They would never do anything to harm us. That's crazy.
Glowy situation.
That is nuts. I'm not anti-Israel. I'm just anti-war. And when Tucker Carlson was talking to Ted Cruz is a buffoon to me now. Yeah. He actually has a quote. He's drawn the United
that's
States
why you
government
shouldn't
to
believe
defend
what
Israel.
some of the politicians say.
Yeah, Ted
sometimes.
Cruz, he tweeted that, didn't he? Yeah. That's why he from the video. I'm like,
I
that is
mean,
insane.
you should take them at their word that they're saying what they
I joined the
mean,
United States government to defend
and then
Russia.
you should
is
be like,
crazy.
yeah, I'm not voting for that.
Hey, America first, right? Yeah, I'm America first. And there is a division within MAGA. We're still all MAGA,
there is a
but
division.
there's, I would say, probably around 50% of MAGA supporters are totally against this war. The people who do support it are the boomers and the evangelicals.
Yeah, I kind of have a nuanced
the pro-life people.
take on this. So it's like,
That is so crazy.
I'm,
they call themselves
I'm
pro-life.
obviously against the war, but
No, I'm
I
just-
mean, if
like, I know it's funny. They consider
if we
themselves
had the
pro-life.
capacity
Pro-life
to
is like
cripple these guys
with
forever,
that mindset,
I would say
pro-life
just fucking
means
do
they're
it.
talking about in the womb. Outside the womb, fair game. If it's a Muslim or Palestinian, is
right, with the
okay.
support,
It's
right,
okay.
with the
Because
support
that's
of
God's
Israel, if we
chosen
had the
people.
capacity, and everyone's pushing, right, they're all pushing for it. What if they want it so bad? Just let them fucking do it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Newsflash, you can be MAGA and still not agree with everything Trump does and still support Trump. Correct. Look, I don't think anybody supports any war effort anymore. Ever since all those coups and shit, right? The Vietnam War, Afghanistan, Iraq, right? It's okay. Nobody wants to be a part of that shit anymore. Nobody wants to fight another 20, like 10, 15, 20, right? Not even a 5-year-long combat, right? Military conflict. I mean, just look at what's happening with Russia and Ukraine. It's like, yeah, you don't want that shit. You don't want that shit. Yes, you basically have to tell the Islamic countries, yeah, that's all bullshit. You guys are making warheads and weapons already, and you're already killing, right, innocent civilians, shooting trees, and, right, running over people and shit. It's like, yeah, no, I don't believe you. Yeah, I don't believe you. Oh, but it's for the good of the world. It's for the green trees and everything. It's for my 72 virgins and Allah Akbar. Go boom. I'm sorry. Anyways, yeah. This is why you should be careful of religious sects. Yeah. Be really careful of them. But yeah, the Hodge twins, or the conservative twins here on this one. Nick Fuentes exposes the truth about the Iran war. Give them a like, subscribe. Also, give a like, subscribe if you like the content. that I react to and, you know, talk about. We all talk, well, I talk about a lot of stuff, ranging from world politics to tech news to, right, computer stuff, anything really. Video games. Please give a like, subscribe, enjoy. Peace out.